Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is just a bunch of leftist idiot morons not knowing on what they're doing, what they're saying, why the police are there, which is not really the police, it's the FBI, and they're trying to remove these people because they're part of the immigration thing. I mean, even if they were, I wouldn't really be against it, but these people are idiots. They're morons, and we're going to go over that. So again, this is just kind of the insanity that we're going to go over today on this channel. As you know, going daily deep into the idiots of the left wing. So we have this here from Nick Shirley. And we're not going to be watching the full video here, obviously, and I'm going to be putting his video down in the description down below. But the point being is that these people are insane, and their reasonings don't make very much sense. Because their reasonings are, well, it's because it's ICE.
On you! This is how the sheriff works.
What you're about to watch is a suspected ICE raid, human trafficking ring raid, drug bust here on the streets of Minneapolis.
Complex. And what do? They come out here, they have the audacity to kidnap our neighbors and then to shoot us with tear gas when we decline to consent. Fuck them!
So is that just an ICE?
Yes, this sounds like a very rational and normal human being here, right? Like, she's wearing the typical face mask for some god-apparent reason because she seems quite sane. And they're shooting you with tear gas because you're surrounding them like animals. And, you know, when you're surrounded by a multiple group of people, you kind of go into being thinking, I'm going to find a way to deter these people so they don't surround me and the vehicle so I don't run them over. Because, I mean, we had a bunch of idiots that thought it was a good idea to stand in front of the vehicle and not get them squashed. Which, of course, in my opinion, just squashed them anyways, because it's not like we're losing anybody of an importance here. But of course, that's just me.
ICE raid that took place?
What'd you say?
Was that just an ICE raid that took place?
Yes.
How many people did they take?
I don't know. I saw one, and I think more were taken before I arrived, but I don't know.
So, again, these people don't know why they're here. And again, this is not ICE. This is the FBI. And another thing, too, is they're not kidnapping anybody. What they're doing is they're getting rid of criminals. Because, probably, the best thing here is that the criminals are kind of the problem here. They're the issues. I mean, it's all about an actual murderer or I think a human trafficker, so probably that might be a good idea to remove from your area. That would be a wise thing. And if they're coming with these big vehicles, which you're going to find out soon here, you end up finding out that these big vehicles that these people are in, they're a lot of money. See, you're not going to be spending this amount of money to be using for a simple ICE invasion or a simple ICE raid. It's just not happening. You also find out these people in gear are quite well equipped. So, yeah.
Push the people!
I'll get you a job. I'll get you a job, man. I can get you a job. I can get you a good paying job. I can get you a good paying job. Guns don't belong here. Put the gun down. I'll get you a job. You're fucking hired. Please, man.
I'll get you a job, bro. I get you a job. That's what I'm gonna do. I can get you. This man doesn't look like he can get anybody a job, any high-paying job whatsoever. He's just a fool. By the way, these people are probably being paid out the rear with good benefits or what have you. I mean, this is like if you're anywhere near part of the FBI at all, you're getting paid pretty well. And this guy's just coming out here and saying, "I'll get you a job, man. I'll get you a job. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get you a job. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. It is just absolutely hilarious.
This guy's offering the FBI guy a job.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
All of these people right here.
So again, we have these idiots just screaming shame on you, and they don't even know why they're here. They're all morons. They're all idiots. And it's just annoying. See, when you have people go out and do this, and the average American just looks at this, and they're all like, man, these people are really insane. And the thing is that you always know that these people are only on one side. And again, the Democrats are going to come out and say, oh, well, the Republicans are the most violent ones. The Republicans are the ones that are doing all this stuff. Yet we're seeing time and time again, whenever there was a typical thing that was going on, it's very rarely the Republicans or anybody you would say on the right side going out and doing mass protests like this or harassing people. These people inconvenience so many others. That's what's technically what's going on here.
They are blocking ICE from leaving the street. They're in front of this car, yelling shame on you, not letting the police move or law enforcement move. And here's FBI coming through right now.
Shame on you!
Look how geared these people are, by the way. They are geared. It literally says FBI. It doesn't even say ICE on it. It usually says ICE on their jerseys or on their shirts or what have you. It usually says on their actual on their suits here. It's ICE. This says FBI. So these people not only just cannot bloody read what's on the back of them, they're just also just saying stupid things. These people are very, very low IQ individuals. They're all idiots. They're just all idiots, honestly.
ICE here as well. Then on this one it says bitch Nazi right here on the side of this vehicle right here. This is the FBI coming through here today with ICE and the police. All right,
Yeah, get back behind the line.
They need to get out of our streets. This is indigenous land. Never forget it.
how you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, so what?
So again, this woman is a moron. Last time I checked, we took this country way beyond the point to where it doesn't even exist anymore. And they're the one. If you go back here just a tiny bit, right, you end up finding out that these vehicles are quite large. They look very expensive. I mean, you could probably run an IED on this or something, and blow up, and it'd probably be like, nice try, fam. Like it's like we're not seeing ICE roll up in this. This is not what's happening now. The Bearcats or whatever, you probably will see them roll up in this, but that's not happening. So again, the insanity is very high with these people.
And this restaurant closed down. I don't know, but I know I didn't like what I seen by the energy that's out here.
How many people did they take?
From I seen about 2 people. Yes.
See, she doesn't even know why they're here, right? She has no clue onto why they're here. And this is where it comes down to the whole point of all this. I want to show a little bit more of the insanity here because it kind of just shows on how unhinged these people are. Now, let's see. I think it's right here. Yeah, see, this is them. This is them here pulling down front tires in the front of the way here.
Police are now pepper spraying. They're throwing stuff out here in the streets. They're blocking ICE.
What's hilarious is that they think that these tires are going to stop these vehicles. It's not. They can just run these things over like they're nothing. So it really doesn't stop anything.
Blocking the FBI from coming through.
All this stuff at the vehicles, that makes sense. Like, do we see how sane these people are? Like, that guy is just laughing maniacally at him, like, going over the garbage can. Like, what are we doing here exactly? This is insanity in every regard. And this is what this guy has to say here. This guy doesn't even know what's going on either.
The people think it's nice. I'm not too sure. The one officer, FBI, said it's on the website. It's a warrant for like human trafficking and stuff. But people are saying it's ICE, and ICE was here. They just kind of left. Took one van went that way, the other went that way.
So there could have just been a huge drug bust inside this restaurant right here.
It could have, and it could have been an ICE, but I'm not too sure.
Could have been all three of them.
It really could have. If it was ICE, then it's sad. But I'm not too sure. I can't speak on it because I was just here for DoorDash, and then I showed up and I couldn't get my order because people blocking it off. But.
You ever have to move cocaine through this?
Yeah, so like again, this guy was just doing his job, just doing his business, and people were doing it. Like it's like this is the problem. Like these people inconvenience others immensely, a whole bunch of times. It's really annoying.
Raided Los Cuatros Milpas, and they put yellow tape all around, and basically the crowd grew and we tried to get them out until nobody got arrested. Apparently nobody did get arrested. One person in the crowd did get let go after they got arrested, and now we're taking over the streets.
Say it does come out that there was like a drug bust or a human trafficking raid right there. Would that be something you'd be in support of?
I feel like that's never good, but at the same time, we're targeting immigrants at this point on the corner of Lake and Bloomington, which is already a very a hard neighborhood, with the homelessness, the drug epidemic, all that, and I don't understand why we're targeting and taking tanks for a restaurant when apparently nobody got arrested, so obviously it's not that bad.
First off, these are not tanks. See, these are not what our tanks are. And there's one more thing that I have to show you guys because it's the insanity. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, final thing here is that this is what they're doing
right now. That's your city.
So get the fuck out! Fuck you! No, fuck you! Fuck you! Fucking pigs! You guys are fucking animals! You act like fucking animals! We protect us!
Yeah, the one that's acting like animals right now are you guys. You're the ones that are pouring trash out on the street for legitimately no reason, throwing trash cans at a federal vehicle, and are yelling effing pigs and stuff and acting like animals. You're just projecting yourself. So again, this is the insanity here, and this is the final thing that we have to put in, right? So again, this was confirmed by obviously the not just the mayor, but the Minneapolis police saying, "Here's what we know: MPD was not involved in any immigration enforcement activities today, nor were we given advance notice of any such operation. Any claims to the contrary are false." You even have the mayor saying, "I'm aware of the operation federal agencies carried out today near Lake and Bloomington. While we're still gathering details, this incident was related to a criminal search warrant for drugs and money laundering and was not related to immigration enforcement. No arrests were made." Again, you have this Hennepin County Sheriff's Office also kind of repeating the similar things here, saying HCSO partnered with federal agencies on a criminal investigation, and part of that investigation included the execution of multiple search warrants at multiple locations in the metro area, including a business in the area of Bloomington Avenue and Lake Street in Minneapolis. HCSO's role in the incident today was solely focused on that. This incident was not related to any immigration enforcement. HCSO has no involvement in civil immigration. HCSO enforces criminal statutes and works on criminal investigations. We work with federal partners regularly on this criminal investigations. And finally, it's like the criminal watch is that the new 9/11 dashboard lists the high-risk warrant at this location starting just before 10 a.m., showing FBI, DEA, HSI, and others. It says the MPD squads listed could have been updated at some point after the incident started. This is not indicative of them being there at the beginning. So high-risk warrants. There's about, almost about 10 of these people. So again, these people have no idea what they're protesting. They're just kind of going woohoo dadu, whatever case that may be, and just has this random assumptions. And as I said, these people are idiots. They have no idea what they're protesting. They're low IQ. They're morons, and they shouldn't really be entertained at all. And they all should all be arrested. That's just my opinion. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, share. As always, take care, my old friends.